Inside the Huddle with Steve Cores from ClaxonSports.com. Sponsored by Coshocton Regional Medical Center.
Welcome to Inside the Huddle. My guest today is going to be Chad Gress, the head coach of the Riverview Bears. And really, it's the first time I had an opportunity to talk to Chad. Talked and played some golf with his dad a few years back. But really, I kind of wanted to start and talk about your season. How's things going at this stage of the year?
Right now, we're off to a good start. Broke the school record a few times. Had a 289 here at River Greens and won the Indian Valley Invite. We won the preseason at the MVL. And we lost up at Garaway. We tied the Division III state champs and lost in a fifth-man score. So right now we're 68-2 and off to a good start. 68-2
is pretty impressive, and I'll tell you what, you've got to be real happy about that.
Oh yeah, I'm happy with them. It's early in the season, and they're getting the rust knocked off and the nerves out, and they're just all excited to play.
All right, let's talk a little bit about your team. I know, for when you first took over, you were still playing up at, I believe, at Hilltop, matches up there. Then moved this way, lost some numbers, and I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about your numbers. Have you started to rejuvenate and get people back?
Yeah, it's been a lot of work. I think Hilltop shut down about 9 years ago, so we had a stretch here where we got real low in the numbers, two to four players, and this year we do have 8 players. The junior high has been built up, and with 6 freshmen, they're young, so we should be good for a few years.
Let's talk a little bit about your team. I know you got a couple upperclassmen. You have your 2 sons also, and as you mentioned, 5 younger kids, freshmen. Kind of tell me how they've played, and have they met the expectations you were hoping for?
Yeah, right now with Caleb's a senior and Gavin's a sophomore, so they're the 2 older ones, and then Colton and Clark Frishen and Colton Gress, my son, they're the 2 freshmen, the main lineup, and then we got 4 freshmen fighting for the last 2 spots, and Ty Woodward, he's played well, and Bryson Darr, they've been right there at 5-6 so far, but Callan Aaronholt and Ethan Brown are trying to get their way on the top 6.
I've noticed, I've looked at some of the scores and followed you along here in the early part of the season, and I've noticed that your 2 sons have played really good golf early on, but that's kind of, I don't know if I would say I would expect to play at that level, but they've really played at a super high level for high school kids that young.
Yeah, they've started off really hot so far, and we kind of need that. They're kind of the leaders of it right now, and when you can get scores in the 60s, that gives you a jump on the rest of the team. Obviously, we're counting on our top 4 because our 5th man's around 100 right now, and we're not really going to be able to use that for a while until they can get their scores down. So we've got a little bit of pressure, just the 4 of them, so we definitely need to have scores below par so we can have a little advantage going through the top 4.
The next thing I wanted to ask, we're just into August, really just getting a good start to the season, more or less, and you're pushing forward, and I know you're looking forward to that, towards that tournament run, because that's usually they play tournament matches here, a place that you're going to be really familiar with.
Yeah, our sectional's here at River Greens, so obviously we're gearing up for that, and then the district's at Eagle Sticks, which Gavin and Caleb play pretty well there anyway, so our team should have success there too, but it gets down to that district, there's only 2 spots, so you got to be clicking at that time of year. With us starting out pretty hot, we just want to keep at and then improve on it. We got short game areas we need to work on, and that should get us down a little lower.
All right, hey, listen, I appreciate your time, and good luck heading forward.
All right, thank you.
All right, we'll be back after this break.
Coshocton Hospital has been there for me since I had my first stitches at 8 years old, and it was there for me just a few weeks back when I had to have a knee operation done.
It's just really nice to have somewhere that I know I can go. When one of my kids is being seen, they'll even check out my other kid just so they can be included.
Don received the best care that I think he possibly could have. Don and I both really felt that they were part of our family and we were part of their family.
I feel like I'm seen, or my kids are seen, and they generally want to hear what's wrong and they want to help however they can.
I want to be able to support an organization that's giving back to the community, that's part of my community. If that's a hospital, Coshocton Hospital is going to be my choice.
back on Inside the Huddle. I'm Natalie Holbrook. I'm talking with Gavin and Caleb. We're out here talking about golf, guys. You guys have had a pretty good season so far. Tell me how that's went for you guys.
We've done really well. Our worst finish this year has been second in invite. We've been playing probably against at least 15 teams per invite, so we've had a really good year. Teams worked really hard to achieve that goal.
Absolutely. And looking at your season last year, what do you think you guys have most improved on coming into this season?
I would say for us, just having a full team, because we really haven't had a full team until this year, and we actually have a really good chance to go to state and potentially even win state. Especially me being a senior, it's really exciting having a team.
Yes, absolutely. And you have those younger guys coming in, and you guys are the leaders. What does it mean to you guys to be able to lead these guys?
It means we have to, our actions have to be better. Last year we really weren't leading anybody, and this year we have 2 really good golfers as freshmen, and we actually have 6 freshmen coming up, so we have to be really good examples because they're the future of the team, and I'm going to play with them next year, so we got to really do well on that in preparing them.
Yeah, absolutely. And then for you guys, your personal golf game, what would you say you're looking to improve on this year the most?
I would say for me, hitting the fairways and the greens more. I think I'm pretty good at putting and chipping, but if I hit more fairways and greens, I think I may even be able to keep up with this guy over here.
There you go. That's a good goal.
For me is just being just short putts, really, in general. I'm hitting the ball. I've hit the best I've hit in my life. I'm hitting wedges really good. My putting, though, is just kind of lacking. So I'm working on that the last week, so it's gotten a lot better, but I still got improvement on that.
Yeah, and you guys are getting ready to go out here and play a round of golf today. So what's your go-to snack on the turn when you're coming around? What is it?
The best snack is watermelon.
Watermelon, okay.
I pack ham and cheese sandwiches.
Ham and cheese sandwiches, all right. Thank you so much, and good luck today.
Thank you.
This is Natalie Holbrook reporting for Inside the Huddle.
Inside the Huddle from ClaxonSports.com. Sponsored by Coshocton Regional Medical Center.